Hey guys, Robin Blood here. I'm the owner of B.Blumen Flower Farm in North Texas, and I'm going to tell you about my 5 favorite heat-tolerant annuals to grow here, okay? First off, I want to talk about celosia. This guy comes in a lot of shapes and sizes. This is a flamingo style, meaning it has these little plumes that stick off of the end of it. Some varieties are branching, while some varieties are single stem, and what that means is that I basically harvested the whole plant with this guy. So he's sitting in the ground, and you see, if I would have let him keep growing, this would have developed into a stem, this would have developed into a stem, etc., right? 12, 15, 20 stems off of this. Then there's single stem celosias, which means one stem, one plant, one head, right? So there's this beautiful flower head, coxcomb celosias like that. Beautiful flower head on the top. Now, I grow both of them. I love both of them. They have different looks, but if you think about it, the coxcomb celosia with the one flower is a little bit more valuable than the branching varieties. Number 2, zinnias. We have to talk about zinnias, right? They come in a ton of different colors, sizes, shapes. Now, I love them because of that. We do a lot of weddings and design work here at the farm. And so I grow the Benares giants like these guys, which are super bright and beautiful. But I also grow a lot of the lime mixes, which is like these. You see how they're a little bit of a softer color? These are easier to use in wedding work and design work, as well as these are the queen red lime zinnias. Look at that. I mean, that coloring is just beautiful. Now, when you grow these, I both direct seed them and start them in the greenhouse. Starting them in the greenhouse later in the season tends to be a little bit easier just because I can keep moisture on them versus in the spring. Oh, you can put them in the ground and they'll germinate, no problem. They also, both of these guys reseed really readily, so just beware. You're going to have them in the garden, okay? Okay, third flower is Rudbeckia, also known as Black-Eyed Susan. I grow 2 varieties. I grow this double gold variety, which is just basically, it has double, triple, quadruple petals along the center. And then I also grow the Prairie Sun Rudbeckia, which has a beautiful green center and a little bit of a lighter yellow color. The double gold has a taller stem length and the Prairie Sun is a little bit shorter, so it's kind of something to keep in mind. But they're both super heat tolerant, do great out here, full sun. We have no shade here on the farm, so all of these guys are handling 90, 100 degree weather, no problem. Okay, next one. Sunflowers. Now, I know everybody talks about sunflowers, but I have a couple tips and tricks, okay? We grow a lot of different colors of sunflowers. These are just a couple of varieties. I have a gradient type variety, and then I also have like a dark chocolate that we grow in the fall. And then we have a white night that's basically a white, beautiful sunflower that's really easy to use in design work, but they come in a ton of different colors. The trick with them is knowing that they have one long taproot. So while you can start them in seed cell trays or inside, you just have to know that any disturbance to that main taproot is going to cause the sunflower to die. So if you can, it's better to start them outside, direct sown into the garden. They just do better that way generally, as long as you can keep them wet for the first few weeks, right? You want to get them established. And then lastly, my 5th is Gumina. Now, you're looking at it on camera and you're like, well, that's a little underwhelming. It's a little itty bitty flower. These guys are absolute workhorses. There are 2 different varieties, and they absolutely kill. I mean, they come in an orange, a pink, a purple, and like a yellowish color, and they love heat. They reseed like crazy, and they're such a nice, fun little boop to add into arrangements. And when they're planted in mass, so even if you're just planting them in your front garden bed, they bloom over and over again, so they're just gorgeous. My last trick with these guys is just they really do reseed heavily. So knowing that, if you really like them, because they're going to keep on coming, okay? Guys, I hope you give it a try. I hope that helped. Comment any other questions you have below, and I'll try to get to them. But yeah, I hope you have a good one. Bye.